Good morning, this is Gracie Opulenza, and I'm all about eccentric and opulent lifestyle. You can find out so much about me in the last 13 years on gracieopulenza.com, vintagestyleclothing.com, and menstylefashion.com. Today, I'm going to talk about my digital nomad life. As I said, I'm writing a book, and the journey of my wardrobe, which is very global. And what you're looking at is from Laos, and that's between Thailand and Vietnam. And the fusion is Chinese, Vietnamese, and the Laos culture. And it's very different. It's fantastic. I'll be there again at the end of the year. And these are the traditional skirts that the Laos women wear and that I just instantly fell in love with. They can range up between €25 to 500 into the thousands. You can look on my YouTube. I have interviewed an American lady that lived in Laos for 30 years. She does tapestry. She does stuff for high-end interior design. And I incredibly fell in love with these. My passion is for artisans and quality and standing out. I've written an article on gracieopulenza.com that the absolute utter fast fashion rubbish that is now in our stores does not even replicate or even match what I'm showing today. My superpower is in that I spot trends, that I just have a love and an instinct passion for very unique things. So these are wraparound skirts, which is fantastic because I am menopausal. About 80% of my wardrobe at the moment doesn't fit because of my belly weight. This is fantastic because they're wrap and you just tie them up with a nice belt. That's the bottom of the skirt. And then this is the top of the skirt. This is cotton and linen. This is machine made, which is fantastic. But when you go to Laos, you can get them where they're handmade. And of course, that is, as you can see, I'll put the link of the YouTube of what it takes. It takes up to 6 to 8 weeks to make these. But this one, and they sell them everywhere in Laos. It really comes down to bartering, but also just what print you like and understanding that this is machine made, but this is a thicker quality. And this you can see, can you see the difference? This is hand made with a weaving technique, and then they cover it up like this. And I mean, this is gorgeous. I could wear it as a skirt, or I could actually put it in my Tuscan villa and frame it as an art piece. And they also do that. They're very, very versatile. Or even have a look at it as a covering of a bedspread. What a fabulous idea. Thing is, I'm going back to Laos. So these, I mean, how do you wear? How do you make East meets West? How do you do it? I do it all the time. How could you make this really work? Well, have a look at my shoes here. That would work, right? These are from Tuscany. Look at that. That would work really well. Wrapping it around. Then even with my grey cardigan, you can make it work. They look fantastic and they're very unique. No one in Italy, no one in Rome, Florence, let alone Tuscany, will be walking around with this. And I do have another one that I wore at a fashion event, which the jacket, I'll talk about that a little bit later. So Laos, I don't really want to push it too much. It's fantastic. It's authentic Asia, a fusion of Vietnamese culture and Chinese, but it really stands alone. And I'm going to do a load. I'm there for a month. I'm going to do lots on Laos because I loved it that much. I'm returning. But this is my, so my wardrobe is unique pieces. My wardrobe is around 11 years old. I rarely give things away. I've got teenager girls, so I'm teaching them the art of creativity, that the superpower is wearing individual things, unlike horrendous Shein, Zara, Primark. Everybody's wearing the same thing. So that's my superpower. It's always been that. Lewis Hamilton even said that he's now campaigning with Dior. But this is a skirt. It's a wraparound skirt. So if you've put on weight, they're fantastic. And you just get a little drawstring and then you tie it around your waist and high up just below the breast. They look fantastic. I think they look great with this. That's how you'd wear them, very casual. Obviously, these are what the traditional ladies of Laos wear and walk around in. And they look fabulous. I mean, it's getting colder, so I could wear them. Hold on. I could wear them with this. Look, that works. That sort of has a very Peru, doesn't it, vibe. These are MOU wool. Looks fantastic. Look at that. East meets west. That really, or Nepal or Peru. I'm in a Tuscan villa, very, very, very cold. You can use it as a bedspread. I can put it up on a wall as a tapestry. And you can get really, really super expensive ones. You have a look. I'll put the link of the video of the lady that you can buy them into the thousands. I'll be going to visit her again. Maybe I'll choose something as an art piece for my wall. I mean, that's my Moroccan drawers I've had for a very long time. So you can see my home is a fusion of cultures around the world. My superpower is in choosing just really unique, wonderful items and then just incorporating them to my everyday life. So I'm in a Tuscan villa. It's cold. You can check all that out on my YouTube. So, you know, this works really well. I'm going to be wearing these on the streets of Florence and Arezzo and probably Rome. And every time that I wear something very unique and different, I get called out. People do come up to me because that is the skill of someone that really has a passion for artisans and a personal style. Now, what would you mix it with? Well, I could mix it with my vegan made in Tuscany bag. Look at that. I wore this bag. This is all handcrafted. The former worker from Gucci, but the designer is from Siena. It's vegan. It's cork. Look how that fuses together. It works really well. And that is just about having a skill, a vision, a passion, and a flair for unique and rare things like myself. I just love it. My wardrobe is all around the world. That looks really good. You can give it, look, very earthy tones. Give it a very winter look. And it looks fantastic on my 300-year-old Tuscan tiles. I could also, hold on, let me come up here. This is from Vietnam. If you like this, let me know, because I'm thinking of selling these. Can you see? Again, that's Vietnam fused with Laos. Again, very unique. Every time I wear this bag, people are like, oh my goodness, where did you get that bag? So tassels, really, really cute. Again, same. Wear these with socks, really casual, because the command of attention is in the skirts, right? Could wear it also like this, and I will. And of course I turn heads because no one's walking around the streets of Italy, let alone Tuscany, with the Laos skirt. And as I said, you could use it as an interior design. I am looking for something up there, but I've got something from Sicily, from Dolce Cabana Pebbles that I'm going to put in a gold frame to put there. Just a matter of finding the right frame. This is the top of the skirt. It's a very coarse, gorgeous linen. And then, you know, these you see in Bali. They were trying to convince me that this was made by hand. And I'm like, this bit could be, but I can tell you, and I'm just learning the art of knowing the difference of the weaving machine technique. This is completely different. And of course the prices were different as well. But I am going to go back and I tell you what, I'm going to get so much more because I just love them. You could do a gorgeous dress, skirts, bags. It's endless. And I've seen some beautiful ones, but this one you can see they've covered it up, and therefore these are the skirts. I'm menopausal. 80% of my wardrobe is just obsolete because I've just put on weight. But I will show you, well, I'll just come over here. Look, this is from Laos too. I will look at this. This is another level. I hang it here because I love it so much. Look at the fusion here. And this is a traditional Laos jacket. How do you wear this? Just with great black leggings, let the jacket do the talking. Look, can you see? I could also wear it with that. I can also wear it with these, right? And I'm going to definitely be wearing this very soon on the streets of Florence. This is all handmade, takes weeks and weeks. I absolutely adore this. This commands around €600 to €800 because of the work that entails. It really depends where you find it. Look, all the stitching, very raw, very rustic, because it's all done by hand. And this is, look, you can see it's cut. But for me, this is my superpower, wearing very unique things of high-end quality that if you put Hermes or Gucci, Prada, Dior on it, you will be paying into the thousands. I know that because I was in a Fendi, Gucci, Dior store in Rome, and I know exactly where they're getting their inspiration from. They do get it made here in Italy, but you will be paying into the thousands and thousands because you are paying for the brand of the name. So just isn't that exquisite? I mean, what do you think? Who has something like this? How I put it together really is personal, but I love this. This reminds me of Peru, or again, Nepal, but just you can see that technique to that, east meets west, and it is all just about combining the two, being comfortable and confident in it. And I'm Gracie Opulenta. I've always stood out. I've always purchased unique and rare things, and that's why that for 11 years, that wardrobe hasn't really changed, because there's so much leather and wool and tweed quality. I cannot wear fast fashion when I'm going out. I mean, this is, fast fashion. This is G-Star Raw. But look at this jacket of tech wear. It's all fast fashion, but it's not Primark, let alone Shein. What do you think? What would you do to bring this? Let me move this gorgeous out of the way. Let's go and play with belts. I'm all how you update if you want to be on trend in any winter season is by your accessories. So I've got absolutely loads and loads of belts. Let's come in. Here is this my belt section, one of. This is how I store my belts. You could, I think this is too classical, but you could put the Ferragamo belt there. In fact, that works not too bad. Let me close that. Where is my Ferragamo bag? Right, so I'm saying east meets west. Where did I throw it this morning? Look, oh. Does that work? Very eclectic, This reminds me of Asia a lot. Burgundy, the colour of the season this winter. I can tell you, I don't need to be going out buying anything. It's all here in my wardrobe. So I'll close that. I think for me, let's have a look. These are all IKEA wardrobes if you want to know what's going on here and how I'm doing it. I could Ted Baker. Oh, look at that. That's it, isn't it? Let's get rid of, that may work there. But look at this Ted Baker, sadly, when Ted Baker, look at that, you couldn't make it up. All those beautiful copper, gold and silver. This is the top of the skirt. And what you do is you tie it around, and then this, you can't flips over. I'll show you. That's how we're going to wear it. And we're just going to wear it with this and keep it simple. Now, the challenge is the top. Keep the top plain. Choose a green. I know exactly what I could choose here. Keep it very simple because the skirt is what's commanding the attention. But can you see how you can bring east meets west? You could go this as well, but this, which is good. It's a cloth belt which would work, but to me, this looks it looks too Asian. We could, oh my goodness, where is it? Look at this. Now, I upcycle belts, right? This is a very rare belt. Look at that. These are the tiles from Venice. This is gold that they used to make the church, the mosaic where you see in Venice. Oh my gosh, that really looks great as well. Then I put the buckle on a very old Energy, which used to be diesel brand. Have a look at that. Which one do you prefer? Both will work. Both will work. Look, that looks fantastic. But because right here, upcycled, no one in the world has this belt because it's mine. I created it from Venice. Tiles, mosaic, beautifully done. One off. I then found fantastic leather belt. Took the buckle off. This is Energy, which is diesel brand of the 80s. The leather is fantastic. Look at that colour. And you can't even put a price on that belt because it's my superpower. It's a one-off. But if you want that belt, let me know. I can do many more. And yeah, it was missing that. But I paid £5 for that. And then this, yes, I paid a lot more. In lockdown, this is my Venice souvenir. Look at that, made in Italy. And that's just gorgeous. All right, I'm going to put it together. Let's hold on. Can you see that there? I'll step back a bit. I mean, the top's wrong, but you get the idea. You can, look, these are also great that if you are traveling and, even in, when you go to a mosque or a temple or here in Italy to a church, that covers up. But this is what you could do. I mean, this is pretty outrageous and out there. And I would pin it here, right? And then you can also use the other one, which is a lot thinner, and then this is how you wear it. And it's very edgy, it's very cool. It's really, the top's wrong. As I said, could just do a plain red, plain earthy colours, even an olive green, which I have. Just keep it very simple on top. And look, it looks absolutely fine with these. And if you wanted to really go more winter, look, because, look, it's a very heavy, heavy cloth. So the two will work, gives you heels. You can go for your boots. You can go super, super gold Versace. Look at that. Let me go in the colour. Does that work? What's wrong with that? Doesn't that look fantastic as well? Look at that, you see? East meet west. The quality of the leather from Italy and the quality of the linen and then the belt. I think it's really, and keep this really, really very simple. You could go a red or a blue or a green. In fact, isn't that funny? Choose one of these and you're there. Like, subscribe, and welcome to my bespoke fashion wardrobe.